Hey, 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 beautiful heart. What's vibing today? How are you? Dr. Danae, your somewhat friendly metaphysician here on YouTube. All right, I am here to do today's reading. This is a 5D energy reading. Um, and when I sat down to meditate on this, the elemental energy was so strong. Um, so they're here. Let's get into this. As you can see, I have this beautiful map down here that a fellow energy reader created. She is amazing. Her name is Danny. I'll link her in the description box below. But anyways, um, the overall message, this energy has been quite interesting. I know you guys are feeling it. Last week was a mixed bag of energy. So moving into this week, now we have Jupiter has gone direct in Taurus, Mars is in Capricorn. There's a lot happening. Um, So, what is going on with this 5D energy? What are you feeling? What is this transition? You are feeling that things are changing, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it has quite manifested yet. But I mean, it is so tangible that before 2024 and the end of 2023, when you were in this type of transition and you're about to manifest and you know it, you sense it, feel it, taste it, touch it, you know it is on its way. There's no doubt, no fear. You're not in duality energy, you're not being double-minded, and you're not worried. You know that you know that you know that it's coming. Um, this time, this right now with this energy, yes, you still know, but there is a greater peace from within. You're not anxious, you're not doubting, you're not fearful. Now, I'm not saying that last week you didn't experience, especially right after we rang in the new year. I don't care where in the world you are. But right after we rang in the new year, the energy was a bit wacky and a lot more love. The energy of love and light was poured into earth. So, whenever we have that happen, you guys know things get rattled, things get shaken up. But since then, have you been experiencing the energy, seeing the timelines divided? Or you could say timelines, there's other ways to explain it, but you're seeing like 3D, the old you, maybe the way you used to think, the way you used to be, and then 5D. And when you're looking at this 3D, whatever's going on, it could be a person, it could be something on TV, whatever, it's energy. But it's almost like you're behind a glass wall. You can see it, but you're not feeling it. It's not touching you. You're not into it. You're not taking it on, but you're watching it. Was the holiday season 2023 different for you than ever before? Was it like it didn't really maybe resonate with you? Things like that. So there's a reason that this is happening because, yeah, the divide is happening. The 5D is here, and we have all been preparing for this time. So we're starting out the overall energy here. in the middle of the board is divine cosmic mother womb. This new seventh golden age, it's out with the patriarchy in, with the mother's presence, the female presence, the divine feminine. You are loved. You are safe right now, or rest now, sleep well. So last week you may have, experienced some weird energy, like I said. If you didn't handle it as well as you wanted to, or whatever the case is, that is for those who might be your internal dialogue. You're getting on yourself. Stop it. Stop getting on yourself. Let it go, let it go, let it go. The only way you should be speaking to yourself in 2024 is with grace, love, compassion, higher vibrational words and energy. You're done. You are done beating yourself up. You're done dragging yourself through the mud. This is what you've worked on to get you to this point. There needs to be more joy now. Have fun. Things have shifted and they're going to continue to shift real quick in 2024. So you need to be able to flow and pivot when you need to. But right now, if you have been putting in a lot of mental work, focusing on things, trying to get things done, whatever, you need to bring in more play, dance, laugh, relax. That's when, this energy shift, we're moving from a bunch of go, 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 do, to, wait a minute, there's a whole new energy, a whole new way. You know what? The sun's out. I'm going to go lay out at the pool. Even though you have a to-do list, 2 pages long, or you have a deadline. Now, take that into context. I'm not giving you guys a free pass to, be irresponsible with what you're supposed to do. So follow your intuition. What I'm saying is, if you take the time to have fun, to dance, laugh, joy, whatever it is, this could be the middle of your workday. Things are intense. Things are coming at you. You still need to take a few minutes to step back, take a breath, so you could be at your best. Throw on some music, get up from your chair, dance a little bit, then go right back to it. What I'm saying is, take the time for you. Be aware of patterns. It's time to break out of routine and patterns. It's now time for a new flow. So bring in that music, that joy, that dance, but stay aware. Stay aware of your patterns. That's the big message, because not only do we have it here in this awareness card, which this is north, east, west, and south, just so you know, on this board. But the mirror here in the west, this is about the world is a mirror. Notice patterns, clear blocks. This awareness card, this one says key to healing, notice patterns and illusions, pause. We are moving out of the matrix, the 3D, the world of illusions. We are now embracing heart, soul, reality, truthfulness. And I'm not talking 3D reality, I'm talking the 5D, where we are all one, where we know we are consciousness. And consciousness is source. There's many words that we can use, but it's the light and the love, the father, the mother, the masculine, the feminine. So with this, so we have dance over here, we have prosperity here, and right across from prosperity that is in the west, we have abundance in the east, Hello, hello, hello. It's time. Are you ready to receive your manifestations? Are you ready to receive the wealth that you have been trying to manifest? For years, you've been trying to call this in. You know that you know that you know, but are you prepared to receive it? Meaning, are you at that vibrational level for it to come in? Because it's ready. It is wanting to come in. Be aware of patterns. Be aware of ego patterns, altered ego patterns, the human consciousness, the things, the subtleties where certain situations or energy happens. And before you realize it, you subconsciously slip into doubt because of habitual words that have a denser, lower vibration start coming out of your mouth, or you're thinking about them. The more you think about it, then you have feelings. Guess what? Now you're going to manifest that. So this is time this week is, hey, pay attention to the patterns. Pay attention, be aware when something is familiar. Just reflect on it. This isn't about analyzing, it's just reflecting. Be aware of it. So, prosperity in a mirror. The world is a mirror. Be aware of patterns and clear blocks. What are your financial blocks? What are your abundance blocks? Is it still some residual leftover projected energy from family or friends, their thoughts, their idea of finances, or what have you? Do you still have some sort of lingering habitual belief that either you're not worthy, or you have to work hard, or money is hard? Those types of things. Do you feel the resistance in that? Then those are blocks. That's what you need to get rid of. And guys, you have put in so much work. This isn't, oh my gosh, I have to stop and, figure this out. No, no, no. It's be aware, recognize it, see it, face it head on, call it out and say, no, I don't believe that anymore. And then state your affirmations. And yeah, affirmations are great, but you have to feel it. Feel into that. Feel into, if this wealth showed up in 5 minutes, would it rock you? Yes, I'm sure you're going to be grateful and excited. Be very aware. Don't let your energy go too much into excitement or into too much fear. And if you don't think fear isn't going to pop up out of the blue when all of a sudden you've come into a bunch of wealth, just wait. Just wait. Save this video and come back, because when it happens and that fear pops up, you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't know that would be there. Well, yeah, of course it's going to be there. It's trying to rob you. Fear is the illusion. So anyways, what I'm saying is, feel into this. What is it going to be like? How is your day going to be? How are you going to feel? What different things are you going to do when you have the finances? Feel into that now. Start doing something each day towards that. Because if you're not thinking like money, looking like money, smelling like money, walking like money, tasting like money, are you still in an old pattern, an old way of thinking? And no judgment. If you're saying, yes, yeah, I think I am, then all right, hey, that's awesome. That's what you needed to hear. So you can change it. All right, so over at Abundance, we have letting go, timing, forgive self and others, process emotions. Yeah. Some of you have been stopping yourselves from crying, from allowing that release for whatever reason. Again, no judgment, but let it go. Sometimes we got to cry. to let it out. There is so much release in those tears. Guys, your abundance is on the other side of this. You've been carrying around this denser energy. It's time to let it go. You don't need it. It was so 2023. That's in the past. Close that chapter. 2024 is a whole new vibe. It's a whole new mindset. We have mindset over here, and we have sky expansion over here. And sky expansion says befriend mind. Look at that. Inner freedom and expand consciousness. So here we go. These two were the same. These two are the same. You see, this one was letting go, timing, and forgive. Here we have star divine, inner divine, deities, guidance, clarity, protection. This goes direct with the divine womb, the cosmic mother. And this is rest. So in the south, in that earth, rest. You need to be grounding. Some of you may need to look into grounding pillowcases, grounding sheets, grounding mats. Some of you, and that's for somebody who is listening that has been thinking about it, you've been looking it up, maybe you even have it in your shopping cart, but you haven't done anything about it. This is saying you need that. Rest. Yes, taking time for yourself is so vital. Taking time for yourself, whether it's resting, dancing, sitting, looking at something, it doesn't matter. Find what it is for you to detach and just be. That's what this is saying. Because the more time that you can do that, and I'm not saying sit there for 5 hours. I mean, hey, if you got the time and you want to do that, by all means. But for those that have busier lives, or you have a business or a career or kids, whatever, take a few minutes 3 times a day. If you can do more, great, but just in little increments to rest a bit, focus, dance, have fun, focus on you is what I mean. Also with rest, make sure you are following your body's lead. If you're tired, don't get on yourself for being tired. If you're tired, rest, take a nap. This is big energy. We're pulling in, we're pulling it through the cells of our body, we're sending it out. Guys, yeah, we need rest. So yeah, our souls are housed in these amazing chemical lab stations that we call bodies. Rest is a good thing. Yeah, even though 2024 is going to be busy, it's not about you being a busy mess. It's about being efficient and being able to flow and get things done while you also incorporate self-care, meditation, time for play and dance and fun and rest. All right. But this is, guys, I'm not talking about somebody who is trying to manifest their rent or their mortgage for the next month. I'm talking about, this is like generational wealth. This is leaving a legacy. This is having enough while you're in this physical body to help, to be a philanthropist, whatever you choose. But you have so much that, again, this is this regenerative energy of you cannot outgive yourself. The more you try to give out, the more is going to flow into you. That is being in the flow. That is that magnetic, divine feminine flow. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just the mortgage. You've got to be kidding me. Prosperity. Of course it's going to be prosperity. That's what this whole reading is. Can you feel it? Capital. I don't know if you can see that. Prosperity and capital. For those of you, not that I would think anybody listening for this 5D reading would think that these cards were put out intentionally, because that's not how I operate. They were not. They were all drawn, shuffled and drawn. I just did it before turning on the camera, so to save time. But as you saw me pick this up and shuffle this deck, those are the two that came out. Yeah, absolutely. You have been feeling this. So there's no reason to have any more doubt. Just keep pushing forward. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this. Release, get in the flow. This is your time. All right. And stay out of your head and don't get on yourself. Love, compassion, forgiveness. Be your own cheerleader. All right, guys. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Alakai, Alakai, Alakai. Bye-bye.